What's poppin', Cougs? Welcome back to another episode of Coug on the Clock. I'm your host, Alexander Huddleston.
I'm Preston Horgan.
Welcome to the show. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Very excited. First episode of a WSN Wazoo Sports Network sports show. Coug on the Clock. Yeah, I got them first. We have WSU baseball today. We have MLB baseball, NFL super teams and how they work and how they're built, and if that's going to be the future of the NFL. Ooh. And then NBA All-Star Weekend. So with that, let's get into the show. First topic today, we have WSU baseball. Welcome back, baseball fans, baseball teams. It's the new season. It's time. Winter has came and winter has gone. It's baseball season now. First 4 games are at Hawaii, so we will not see them. They'll be on a mini vacation, early spring break. 12 straight away games before we even see them here in Pullman, because they'll be going to the Frisco Baseball Classic, and they're going to be playing teams like Wichita State, Iowa, and Texas A&M. And then we won't see them until March 11th.
Versus Oregon State.
Oregon State. So, what are we looking for the baseball season this year?
Well, I think this is a chance for WSU to go back to Omaha for the first time since 2010. We finished 26-23 last year, which is the best season since 2015. This is the 3rd year under Brian Green, and he's really developed this program. We had the 40th best recruiting class, and we had the 29th previous.
40th in the nation?
40th in the nation.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of schools in the nation.
A lot of schools in the nation. We had 3 players drafted in the MLB last year, including Cal Monserrato, who was drafted in the 2nd round, which was the highest Coug drafted since 1991.
Wow.
So I think our program's really developing. The Pac-12, we have 4 teams currently ranked in the top 25 for baseball. And I think we can really see a lot of good games here. I think my prediction this year is a Pac-12 team will win the College World Series this year.
You think so?
I think so.
So historically, what were the teams in the last 5 years?
Oregon State. Oregon State historically is the most dominant
They
program.
own the baseball.
Yeah, along with Arizona now. They recently got the Nationals bench manager as their new manager. So, the Wildcats should be pretty good this year.
Okay. WSU has a lot of improvement to do. Just because in the last 12 years they've only had 3 positive seasons.
Yeah.
Last year 26-23, 2015 they were 29-27, and then in 2010 we hit 30. We had 37 and 22.
Yeah.
So, who's someone you think to look out for this year? Do you have
I think
someone?
the star of our team is going to be senior Colin Montez, who batted .316, had 36 RBIs and 7 home runs last year. He also only struck out 41 times and he played the entire 49-game season. So he really is going to be the one that can carry us into the postseason if we do make it.
Okay, all right. I think that's. Do you have any more to say about WSU baseball?
No, just go out there and support the Cougs on March 11th.
March 11th against Oregon State. The Beavers are no match against in real life. I think a Cougar would win a fight against a Beaver.
Easily.
What do they do? Build dams? They got big teeth.
Yeah.
They're a weird-looking animal, anyways. It doesn't matter. Next topic, actually, we have MLB baseball.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. All right, is this the Mariners' year?
I think the Mariners win the AL West this year.
You think so?
I think so. They've got the recent Cy Young Award winner Robbie Ray. They got the Rookie of the Year Kyle Lewis coming back this year, who had injuries, who missed all of 2021. They won 90 games last year, and they may sign Chris Bryant. They've been linked together. If the season, if the lockout ends, they can sign him. I think this is the Mariners' year to win the AL West, and I think they're going to go to the ALCS. That's my bold prediction. Yeah.
Okay. Who would be another team that'd be kind of contending for the ALCS?
I think the Rays.
Okay.
The Rays, great young staff. They're young talent. They're looking to get back to the World Series of 2020, and they, in my opinion, go to the World Series this year. Tampa Bay finally makes it. Even though they don't win, they lose to the Brewers this year. But the Rays, Mariners, that should be a really good series.
Okay. So in the West, last year you had the Giants and Dodgers, both the top, the favorites, the top contenders last year.
Yeah.
Do you think they return this year?
The Giants are tough. They lost the heart and soul of their team in Buster Posey.
It is sad. It's a sad loss.
All-time great catcher It's really sad. I think the Dodgers are overvalued this year. I think they lost Scherzer, which is going to be a big impact on their pitching staff. And
Yeah.
as we all know, Clayton Kershaw just can't get it done in the postseason. So, yeah.
Currently, the MLB lockout is still happening. Owners aren't,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're able. The owners are able to allow their players to play in spring training, but they're just not. Why do you think that is? Honestly,
I think it's a failure to reach an agreement. I hope that the season can reach an agreement, and it does happen. This is the first lockout since '94, I believe.
really.
I believe that eventually something will get done. We will have a full 162 game season. Nobody wants to really miss out on checks, especially players. I think we will see a good spring training. The players need 4 weeks to get ready. I think by mid-April we have baseball being played.
Okay, all right. What's it called? What's the World Series? That's the word. That is what I was looking for. What is your World Series favorite this year?
Well, I predicted the Rays to win the AL. I think I
Okay.
got the Brewers winning the National League. They got a great young pitching staff. I think this is a little bit more, overvalued, or maybe not the right comparison, but compared to the 90s Braves in terms of that pitching staff.
Okay.
They're really deep. They have a great offense, Christian Yelich, and they signed Hunter Renfroe from Boston. So he should be, it's a hitter's park, and I think he should really be a value to that team.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. That is what we have for MLB. Look at that. BG's on it with the bell today. Good job, BG. It's all you, my man. Next up, we have NFL super teams. And is this the future? Is this the future of the NFL? We just saw the Los Angeles Rams win I know I shouldn't say it, National Football Championship or, the Super Bowl. We just saw them win it. They built this team out of, free agency, trading. But they did have a lot of homegrown players, as I learned on Trevor's show. That is a term that I've new vocabulary word. Thank you, Trevor. What is this the new way that teams are going to win in the NFL?
Yes, I believe so. Aggressive wins in sports. The Rams went out. They got Matthew Stafford. They upgraded from Jared Goff. who's
I
a
mean,
mediocre
anybody's an upgrade from
quarterback.
Jared Goff, in my opinion. Anybody's an upgrade from Jared Goff.
But still, they signed him to a big deal. They were aggressive. They moved off of Todd Gurley. They signed Odell Beckham Jr., which was a risk at the time.
It was. But honestly, Odell joining the Rams has proved that he's. I don't think a lot of thoughts were like he's washed, he's done,
Yeah.
it's over. No, I really think he was just in a rough situation, and I'm super excited to hopefully it keeps continuing because I don't know if he's going to stay with the Rams. I mean, in my opinion, I think he should retire.
Do you think you should retire?
2 knee injuries as a receiver? Yes, you should retire. You're done. You got your ring. You're done. You need to leave the league while you're still able to function. But I mean, yeah, go on. So my bad. I understood. I was excited about Odell.
The Rams are a very transactional franchise. I think they move off of Odell. We hope he gets better from his ACL injury.
I hope so. Yeah.
They swung big on that Jalen Ramsey trade, giving up 2 first-round picks for him.
Yeah, they don't got any draft picks.
Yeah, they
coming up.
yeah. They mortgaged the future, and it paid off.
Yes.
It paid off handsomely.
Got their ring.
And they're champions of the world.
Yes. So I mean, we've seen super teams in the past. We've had the Cowboys in the '90s with they had the Great Wall of Dallas. You had Emmitt Smith. You have Charles Haley, Deion Sanders, Troy Aikman. You had Michael. You had a good team in the '90s. All right.
Great team.
And then we have the Bucks last year. Brady playing Madden Ultimate Team with frickin' signing Leonard Fournette. You had Antonio Brown. You had
Gronk.
Yeah. You're bringing in players that have just did they turn cap space off? How did that work? That didn't make any sense. So clearly we've seen it work. The Cowboys had a dynasty in the '90s. The Bucks won it last year, and they're gonna probably crumble this year because of free agency and having to pay. And then the Rams did it this year with they signed Von Miller as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think the next super team is going to be? The next win now team for the Super Bowl?
I think the Bills.
Think the Bills?
I think the Bills want to win. They're on a short leash with Josh Allen coming up. I think they should go all in. The AFC, I think it's really easy to win. Obviously got a great young quarterbacks in Burrow and the Chiefs, but I think this is Josh Allen's time to take over and dominate the league and get Buffalo to a Super Bowl.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, next year I have the Bills and Niners in the Super Bowl.
The Niners.
They're not.
You believe in Trey Lance?
As I was rooting for Garoppolo this year as a Niner fan, but you know what? I'll rock with Trey Lance for a little bit. Let's see what he can do. But with that, BG on the bell again. Last topic of the game, the show. Welcome to the show. The NBA All-Star Weekend. We have some really top-notch players coming into this weekend. For Team KD and Team LeBron. Unfortunately, KD is injured, so
is James Harden.
James Harden is injured as well. LaMelo Ball will be filling in for Durant on Team Durant. But so here's the starting lineups. You got LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Curry, DeRozan, LeBron, and Jokic. Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic. It's close enough. Team Durant, we have KD, but now it's Ball. Yeah. You have Embiid, Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Wiggins, and Trae Young. So good. It's a good. I mean, I feel it's a little weird in that whole list that Wiggins is in there. Mm-hmm. But good job, Bay Area fans, Warrior fans, for supporting your guys. Really appreciate that. That was he's shaking his head behind the camera. No one likes. Drew's mad. I'm getting communication. This is a whole new setup. But what do you? I mean, for 3-point contest, who do you think's gonna win 3-point?
I don't know.
You don't know? You have guys like Desmond Baines, Luke Kennard, Zach LaVine, C.J. McCollum, Patty Mills. You have Big Cat. You have Fred VanVleet and Trae Young from the Hawks.
I'll go Trae Young.
Trae Young?
Trae Young.
You do?
Yeah. Even the Hawks, I had them going far this year. I don't think they're going to do that well, but I'll still rock with Trae Young for the 3-point contest.
Okay. All right. Dunk contest, you have Jalen Green from the Rockets, Obi Toppin, Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano Anderson from the Warriors, which, that's actually pretty cool. Actually, we talked about him earlier in the year on, I think it was on my show. I was talking to Vaughn. What do you have for the dunk contest? Who do you got winning that?
I got the player from the Warriors. Sorry, I forgot his name.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Yeah, Juan Toscano Anderson. Yeah, I'm a big Warriors fan. So
are you? Oh, let's go. I didn't know that. There we go. Let's go. That was a terrible high five.
There you go.
There we go. Who do you think is going to win the All-Star game, actually, the overall game?
Team LeBron.
You think so?
I think so. I like to doing it the exciting ending where there's no set finish. Instead, you got to reach a determined point total.
Okay.
So there's, the fourth quarter, there's going to be no clock. And if you remember the 2020 All-Star game, that total was set at 157. It was a really exciting ending. You even saw James Harden play defense. Anthony Davis won it on a free throw. I got Team LeBron winning.
Okay. I mean, what's your? I'm just curious. What is your favorite part of the NBA All-Star Weekend?
I like seeing all the players come together. I like the All-Star game because it's fun. You get to see Curry and Giannis play together, something we would never see together.
That'd be really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be a super.
It would be
team.
over for the league. But still.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna move on. We'll actually move on. That's actually. Wait, we have a birthday. It's someone's birthday today. Do you know whose birthday it is?
No, I don't know whose birthday it is.
It's Charles Barkley's birthday.
Charles Barkley?
Happy birthday to Charles Barkley, NBA legend.
I hope Shaq gets you something nice, Charles.
Yeah, you know what? You deserve it, Charles. You and the boys. That's all we got for this episode. Did you have fun?
Of course I did.
Of course you did, because it's the best show on WSN.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Wazoo Sports Network and on Twitter at Wazoo Sports Net. And make sure you follow the other shows, of course. But make sure you go to Cable 8 Productions on YouTube. We have some great shows coming out. We have, Ghost of Ed just came out, and, I'm on it. Red Tape's actually going to be coming out pretty soon, hopefully. So we'll see that. We'll have, other shows. There's great shows. You guys need to be watching everything, all right? Tune in, make it a movie night, get some popcorn, get a blanket, chill on the couch.
What candy should they go with?
Huh?
What candy should they go with?
Candy? I'm a Reese's guy.
Reese's? Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, it's a good flavor. Flavor mixed chocolate, peanut butter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time. And, yeah, go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Love y'all.